Right, hello everybody of the YouTube world. Hello, what is up, League? Yes, it's JP right here in front of your face. Yes, in a video, but you can't see my face and you don't want to. But yes, welcome to Red Dead Redemption 2 Online, where I have done an experiment. Yes, I've been testing. Yes, obviously people may know me for being the crazy horse guy in Red Dead, constantly buying horses, making horse videos and stuff like that. Well, in my recent my favorite horse video and the top 5 best horses in Red Dead Online videos, I've been seeing comments that horses, like the mechanics, have changed. I've noticed this with Lenny. My dear boy Lenny has changed a little bit. I think his mechanic has changed. I don't like it. But there's been one particular comment I've been seeing that is that horses spook a lot quicker than around predators and stuff like that. But then I've seen counter comments saying no, all the horses spook at the same time. There's no difference between horses. It's just legit, just the coats and the breed. That's the only difference. Well, I did an experiment today with all of my horses except from this guy right here because I only bought him last night. Biscuit here, and Lenny. Lenny did not take part because I know people would start saying, "Oh, well, you love Lenny. Lenny's your favourite horse. That's not fair. You've probably cheated to make him win." So I cut him out just so it's a fair test. But we're gonna go into the stables, and as we do, I will explain what the test was. So, obviously, I wanted to test how long does it take each horse breed, which I own, to spook against an alligator. How long does it take? Is it 5 seconds, 30 seconds? How long do they last before they're like, F this, I'm out, I'm leaving, I don't want any part of this alligator business, see you later, alligator? Well, I've done the experiment, and I would say I have the results right next to me, and I'm actually quite surprised by some of the results I have gathered. So we are going to start with the horses in stable order. This isn't going from, yeah, this is the best horse who spooked the latest, and this one spooked earlier. It's just going through the stables. So we have Gordon here. Gordon is the gypsy cob. And by the way, this is a fair test. Every horse did the exact same thing. I did not do any horse any differently. So the spook time for lovely Gordon here was, let's have a look here, 4.44 seconds before he spooked against the alligator, which I was surprised. I thought Gordon would last longer, seeing as though he is a naturalist role horse. I thought he'd last a little bit longer than that. But no, 4.44 seconds before Gordon booked me off and went down the road. So keep that in mind. Obviously, it'll be up on the screen somewhere, the seconds, how long it was. Next is Charles. Charles, where are you on my lovely list? You are second to last. Charles is the Missouri Foxtrotter, and he came in at a spook time of 5.76 seconds. So, against Gordon, Charles is better. He lasted a second and, I don't know, a bit longer than Gordon. So overall, out of Gypsy Cod versus Foxtrotter, Foxtrotter is winning. Now we move down to Storm, the cool Daruba. Now this guy really surprised me. His spook time was 7.80 seconds before he spooked. While I was going through all my horses, he was the leading horse. He would last the longest against an alligator. But that changed because another 2 horses came through, I think. But yes, the cool Daruba is probably one of the best for going against alligators. Now, I am going to, while we go down to Malcolm the Carillo, I am going to say this is against an alligator. This isn't against legendary animals, because they seem to spook a lot quicker, I've noticed, with legendaries. It's not against wolves, panthers, cougars, bears. If you want me to do that experiment, I will do that. Leave in the comments just saying, do your horses against wolves or cougars or something like that. Leave in the comments and I will do it. But this is just against an alligator because alligators are easier to find and they seem to stay in one position, so it's better. But anyway, Malcolm, my good boy, the Carillo here, his spook time was 5.31 seconds. So he is better than Gordon. He's not as good as Charles, I don't think. No, he's just a couple of milliseconds worse than Charles, and he's nowhere near the standard of the Carillo Storm. But I would say he's mid tier. He is mid tier. He did spook within 5 seconds, but it is a good, like, you know, time to spook out of 5 seconds, I think. Next up is yours truly, your 400 subscriber horse, Bigger Egg the Tuckerman. Now, how did your 400 subscriber horse do? Let's have a look on the scale, and his spook time was pretty good at 7.26 seconds. So not as good as Storm the Aruba at 7.80 seconds, but he is really, really good. He didn't spook very quickly. He did last quite a while. Very, very good at 7.26 seconds. So I don't know if this is persuading people that horse mechanics and the way the spook is different, but this is the evidence that I have gathered. Please leave in the comments as well if you guys have actually done this sort of experiment, if you've tested it and you have different results. Please let me know. I don't want to make out that this is the permanent results, these are the right ones, everyone else is wrong, because clearly I may have gone wrong somewhere, or maybe you guys have done a different experiment. Next up, unfortunately, we have to skip my love of my life, Lenny. He did not take part because I thought people would stay if he had the best time, that I had done something to make Lenny win, because Lenny's the best, and Lenny is the best, but I skipped him out of this. And plus we do have another Norfolk Roaster anyway, max level anyway, so we tested it on him instead. Next up, the Arabian Big Ed. Now, he definitely surprised me, this one, because I've known for ages, since Red Dead released, that the Arabian spooks so quickly, it's unreal. But let's have a look. Big Ed's spook time is 6.27 seconds, so he is better than the Missouri Foxtrotter. He's better than the Carillo, and he is better than the Gypsy Cob. I did not expect that. I expected this guy to buck within like a second, because the stereotype of the Arabian is that they buck within a second and they're gone. You never see them again. But he did very, very, very well. He's like mid-tier of spook time, and I generally did not expect it. So yeah, at 6.27 seconds, the Arabian isn't as bad as people persuade as or portray as. But next up, it is the Breton Kenny here. Now let's see on the charts. There he is. His spook time of another very, very good time at 7.46 seconds. So another course that will last against quite a while against an Alligator. I think he is. If we have a look at it, I think he's third. He's third, third best. Third, not last, first to spook, if you know what I mean. Because it goes Storm, the Carillo, and then I think, not the Carillo, the Aruba. And then obviously our last horse I think we need to look at got the best, which is the Norfolk Roadster, who did get the best time. This is Crumpet, and his time was 8.15 seconds, the best out of all the horses I tested. Obviously I've stated Biscuit, the new horse, which I only got last night, was not tested, and Lenny was not tested, but Lenny is essentially a Norfolk Roadster, so he might have got the same time. But 8.15 seconds for the Norfolk Roadster, so this is the best horse against an Alligator that I have found with my evidence and what I did with my test. The test was a fair test. All the horses were level 4 bonding. None of them were like 3, 2. They were all level 4 bonding. We all did the same thing. I would pat them down, make sure they were not stressed at all. I would feed them, clean them, and then I would move forward to the Alligator, do the test, and then I would send them away. But yes, the Crumpet here got the best at 8.15 seconds. So overall, and then obviously Biscuit here, who's only at level 2 bonding, I know I forgot last night, he did not take part. But overall, I'm very surprised with the results. We're going to stick on Lenny for the final part. I'll probably put number 1, number 2, number 3 on the side of who was the best. I think I might put the horse name, or I might put the breed. It depends which one I decide. But yes, I am very surprised. I generally thought some would last longer. I thought some would book a lot quicker. And I'm generally surprised. I generally think the spook times are definitely different. They do different horse breeds spook at different times. So if this helps persuade the debate that horses aren't just the same, it's just coats and different breeds, I hope this does persuade a little bit in the argument that there is differences there. But again, thank you everyone so much for watching. You didn't need to, and if you want to, as I said, if you want me to do another experiment, maybe against wolves or something like that, or maybe against NPCs or the law, let me know. I will do the test and I will bring you another results video, and I will share the results, and hopefully you guys have results as well or opinions you want to share, and I would love to hear them. So thank you very much. Please stay safe. I'll be back. I don't know if I'm going to stream or whatever. Yeah, I'm going to skedaddle skedoodle. I'm going to carry on playing Red Dead. I might even play some Fortnite, you know. That sounds horrible. But thank you everyone so much for watching. Please remember, subscribe, like, Oliver, dislike. I think we're like 9 subscribers away from 500 already, which is ridiculous. So thank you everyone so much. Please stay safe, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.